when you decide to go lawful evil instead of chaotic evil this campaign. You may enslave the population, women and children first. I'm an equal opportunity enslaver. I also have a Ascension DaggerRay here. I accidentally used a weird polymorph spell. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing better than me. If you didn't polymorph yourself into anything today. Before jumping into the video, I want to quickly kindly ask you if you want to take a moment to smash the like button. It only takes a second and, you know, helps out a lot. So thanks so much for doing that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stats, please. A fish, part lion, part snake, part shark, part bull, part dragon, part horse, part leopard, part ram, part human, and part bird. The Omnitor. Jesus Christ, how do you come up with this? Don't mind if I join in. Me? When there's people talking about D&D in public. Duck folk, woo! So we got dog people, cat people, monkey people, hippo people, and I'm just sitting here waiting for Wizards of the Coast to tell me that it's my time to shine again. Blending cultures together is fun. Me. Hey DM, I have a character idea. DM. Sure, go ahead. Alright, so how about a swords bard and samurai fighter combo with a focus on art, social interaction, and combat? Alright, sounds cool. He could be the son of a famous musician and a skilled warrior, but they come from different regions. The musician is part of a quartet of musicians from a desert land with fanciful hats and outfits, while the warrior is from a far-off isolated land of honorable swordsmen knowledgeable in the arts and culture. Ooh, I like that. Wait, I give you Diego El Hideyoshi, Matador of the Rising Sun. This looks like a pretty solid character, to be fair. Probably been done before. Wizards be like, phenomenal cosmic power. Pretty good, but then itty bitty health pool. Ah yes, making a wall of magical force and communicating over long distances. Classic evocation things. Sending and tiny hut both being evocations. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Uno reverse. Gets them every time. Player. The DM has to read my 30-page backstory. It's their job. DM. Okay, then read the 6-page lore document. Player left speechless by that comment, okay. For when the DM doesn't have time to prep. Hashtag DnD NPC idea. Speaks plainly with no exotic accent or unusual pacing. DM's normal voice. Would love to adventure but doesn't have time. Will help the PCs with anything. Is a multitasker and expert in maps, snacks, and ambient music, and runs Finsert Fineries. This is self-insert. Like, respectfully, 5th edition will still exist, like how the other editions still exist too. D&D 1 is awful, they ruined D&D for me. My brother in Christ, you can still just use 5th edition. I mean, yeah, but to be fair, most people usually play the most recent edition, right? Like, if you wanna have the best odds of finding a group, or, you know, having the most options of a group, it's usually the most recent edition, isn't it? At least with D&D, I mean. And a lot of DM, can I invent this? Questions. Why not play Artificer? We have Marvel's Iron Man, Pokemon, Demo Man from Team Fortress 2, and War Crimes. Everybody's favorite. I mean, the party does war crimes every time anyway, so might as well do it properly, you know. Y'all been playing Bugbears wrong. Sneaky. You are proficient in the stealth skill. In addition, without squeezing, you can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature. I don't even know the DC, but I'm tempted to bump it up by 1 for every minute that you keep crying about this. Player. Rolls a 12. DM inhales to speak. Player again. I'm a failure! High level martials versus casters. Level 20 martial to the level 20 caster. But I have more hit points and do more damage in melee. You are not that much better than me. I have transformed myself and a duplicate of myself into ancient dragons, so no, I have more hit points and do more melee damage, and I can still cast spells. Big goblin energy. Rogue. You sure you wanna do this? Paladin. Of course. There's no need to kill them when they can be rehabilitated to be contributing members of society. But they're goblins. What job can you find for them? Service industry? Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh, oh, spicy. Pumpkin. Pumpkin tasty. Not an expert in goblins. Is that an accurate representation of of how they would write it? Murder hobos unite. Dude, I would kill for an adventure. Heavy breathing. That one friend that wants to DM an evil campaign. Heavy breathing intensifies. So you would kill, huh? Tell me more about that. It's hard enough getting everyone to adjust their schedules without TPKs. dungeon mastering I guess. Oh my god, I can't wait until he gets here in the 8th world. Prepare for 8 worlds of bullshit, Mario. He's coming! And he dies in world 1-1, okay. Phone meme inspired by a picture from the G20. The rogue explaining why the inn is on fire, the bard who helped, the cleric and paladin just looking, and the horrified druid. I mean, it has the heavy property in the player's handbook. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, no, shut up. If you have Tavern Brawler, a heavy crossbow qualifies for both Sharpshooter and Great Weapon Master. Reactions to 1D&D skill checks really do be like skill checks without crits. Set an appropriate DC for the task. Skill checks with crits. If there's no uncertainty, don't roll. Just know every player's bonuses. DCs can't be higher than 30 anyways, and you shouldn't be a DM if you can't make this work. The wizard was restricted to 1 cantrip for a year. It was a light sentence. The druids were sacrificed on an altar made of antlers. Dear God. Most likely, yes. Is it an excuse based on having wanted to play more Pathfinder for a long time? Probably. Wizards of the Coast President. We plan to monetize D&D more heavily in the future. Me looks at Pathfinder. Hello there! I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, and thank you for encouraging me, but it is not what I asked. Hello, I have a question about the official lore. Is it okay if just homebrew it? Like, who cares, it's all fantasy and flavor. Do whatever you want and seems fun. The books are boring anyway. What? You're trying to play the game by the official lore? Like that's the way you want to play the game? Nah, that's not cool. Just homebrew everything you want, dude, it's fine. Why is it always goblins? It's just a den of goblins, a simple starter level encounter. They won't talk with the goblins at all. It's not worth naming them. Okay, don't panic, just give them a random name like Couscous. This goblin is going to be here a while, isn't he? This is why you don't give them random names, okay? Just in case they don't die, you don't want to be stuck with them with a weird ass name. He actually had no intention of asking. It was for a campaign that he was planning. The nuke that was dropped on Hiroshima would do 772 d6 damage in D&D. What? Okay, there's a lot of math there actually. And this gives a result of n equals 23 and 20 d6 increased by 23 dice size would give 772 d6 worth of damage. 1. That doesn't matter, you aren't getting nukes in my game. And 2. How the f*** you pronounce those symbols? Meta memes, nice. The Tarask got shafted by 5th edition. 3.5 edition Tarask has 35 AC, makes 6 magical attacks, bite crits on an 18 to 20 and deals triple damage on a crit, has 30% chance to reflect spells with its carapace, frightful presence triggers on every attack it makes and doesn't have subsequent saving throws to end the condition, and has 858 hit points and can literally only be killed by casting Wish on it after reducing it to minus 10 hit point. 5th edition Tarask has 25 AC, makes 5 non-magical attacks, bite is a normal attack, has only a 17% chance to reflect spells with its carapace, frightful presence has subsequent saving throws to end the condition, and a creature that succeeds becomes immune to it. Has 676 health and dies when reduced to 0. Yeah, Jesus Christ, these two are not the same, they can't even be compared. There's arguments for both sides, but dexterity is already good enough. No, you cannot use acrobatics to climb. But why not? Dexterity is already the god stat in 5th edition. Giving it more utility invalidates strength as a stat. What if I jump up and do a kickflip off of the wall to climb higher? Jumping is strength too. All about job creation. Pay may be optional. When you decide to go lawful evil instead of chaotic evil this campaign, you may enslave the population, women and children first. I'm an equal opportunity enslaver. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, what cartoon is this? Who's the menace saying those lines? Hey, coin is coin. As we await the D&D movie release, I want to remind everyone, this movie will bring new players to the hobby who have their own ideas of what D&D is and should be. And this is a good thing. Welcome them with love, help them join the hobby, and kill their PC and loot the body. You know, I can't help but just be happy that it said kill their PC. It had that mention of the PC getting killed and looted. So I mean that's pretty good. It could have been the player who gets targeted, but no, it's the PC, so we're good. I mean, at least it's legal, you know. It's maybe not moral or fair in any way, but it is legal. The one thing that can beat a Moon Druid. Moon Druids, And moon druids when the DM rules that you can only turn into creatures that you've seen. Yeah, that's GG. That's game over actually. Tastes like chicken. So now D&D races are going to be called species from now on. That means my orc who hunts elves because he likes the taste isn't a cannibal. What's the worst that could happen? When the party complains about the lack of magic items, so you give in and be like, fine, take one. Egg amulet, oil lamp, porcelain cat, and monkey hand. Ah, good luck. Good luck here, Jesus man. And yeah, okay, so all of these items allow you to make a wish, but they have pretty bad consequences, more or less every single one of them. But who does the warlock serve? The treachery paladin and trickery cleric, realizing that they serve the same god. There's more than one type of roleplay. Coworker. I plan on spending my whole weekend RPing. Me, heavy briefing in Dungeon Master. RPing, eh? You know, like roleplaying? Oh, I'm well aware. I'm gonna be on an RP server playing GTA. Wouldn't signing a pact with a great old one be more fun? What? I was actually expecting a type of roleplay that would have needed to be censored here, but yeah, we're good. Personally, guilty of taking too long though. I wish all players who know what to do on their turn when their turn starts a very pleasant D&D session. Get going. The existence of the basilisk implies the existence of the okay, the parsley-isk and the oregano-isk. Named the cleric Kroger. The party. We forgot to buy food in town. The cleric. Say less, fam. Casts create food and water. The food and water. Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's a bottle of water and classic mashed potatoes. You pour that in the bottle of water, you mix, and okay, yeah, cool, I guess. I have never tried powdered mashed potatoes. I don't know what to call that, but that can't even be remotely as good as actual potatoes. Wacky Frog comes in, casually jumps 108 feet into the air fully raw and without any major resources or magic items, and immediately dies of fall damage. Giga Chad, Giga Frog, yeah, Giga Chad Frog. They've got an assassination / coup to pull off that day. We're gonna need those spell slots. Me having my character flirt with a noble for some cute character development, and them getting railed so hard that they don't get a long rest. Okay. There's always that one player, part 2. We have cute cat, cute something, I don't know, another cat maybe? I'm not sure. Cute axolotl, cute owl, and yeah, obviously the edgelord. I mean, there's you just can't have a game without an edgelord in the party, okay? Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for today's video. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like if you didn't subscribe if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone for supporting me on Patreon. Also, it's new to buy pretty lots, so thanks so much for those. Links below if you wanna check them out, as listening to the subreddit, Discord, and anything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.